You're standing in front of the refrigerator at 2 in the morning, desperately craving pickles and ice cream. Or maybe you can't stop thinking about juicy cheeseburgers. You catch yourself wondering, does this mean I'm having a boy? Your grandmother swears by the sweet for girls, salty for boys rule. Your best friend had the exact opposite pattern with her babies. And suddenly, you're Googling whether your obsession with citrus fruits reveals anything about who's growing inside you. If you've been analyzing every food craving like it's a gender reveal clue, subscribe for pregnancy guidance that celebrates the fun while keeping you grounded in science. Here's the truth: you're in excellent company. Pregnancy cravings are one of the most talked about experiences among expecting mothers. The temptation to read them like tea leaves is completely natural and wonderfully human. Today, we're exploring what mothers of boys versus girls most commonly report craving, what science actually says about the connection, and just how accurate cravings really are as prediction methods. We'll have fun with the folklore while keeping you informed with research. You can enjoy the guessing game with realistic expectations. Let's start with the classic pattern everyone talks about. Sweet versus salty. You've probably heard this one from someone in your life. Craving sweets means you're having a girl. Craving salty, savory food suggests a boy. And honestly, there's something delightful about the simplicity of this prediction method. Women carrying girls often describe intense desires for chocolate, ice cream, candy, and fruit. Those carrying boys frequently crave meat, cheese, chips, and pickles. Surveys show roughly 60% of mothers retrospectively feel their cravings match this pattern. That's a significant number of women who look back and think, yes, my sweet tooth totally matched having a girl. But here's what matters just as much. 40% experience the opposite or no clear pattern at all. This is correlation, not causation. It's pattern seeking, not science. And that's perfectly fine when you understand what you're working with. The fun is in the wondering, not in the certainty. Your cravings might match the folklore perfectly. They might be completely opposite. Both are absolutely normal. Now let's talk about what's actually happening in your body. Because your cravings aren't random. Even if they're not revealing baby's gender, they're driven by hormonal changes, nutritional needs, and sensory sensitivity shifts. Your body is remarkably intelligent during pregnancy. Progesterone and estrogen fluctuations alter your taste and smell perception dramatically. Foods that tasted amazing before pregnancy might suddenly repulse you. Things you never liked might become irresistible. This isn't baby communicating preferences. It's your changing biology creating new sensory experiences. Your body also becomes incredibly good at signaling nutritional gaps. Craving red meat might indicate you need more iron. Your blood volume is expanding significantly during pregnancy, and iron helps produce all those extra red blood cells. Citrus cravings could reflect vitamin C requirements, which helps with iron absorption and supports your immune system. Your body is essentially sending you shopping lists. Chocolate cravings often correlate with magnesium needs. Magnesium supports muscle function, helps prevent leg cramps, and contributes to baby's bone development. Pickle cravings frequently align with sodium and electrolyte balance needs. You're maintaining increased fluid levels, and your body needs those electrolytes. Dairy cravings often indicate calcium demands, which makes perfect sense when baby is building an entire skeleton. Understanding this helps you honor your body's nutritional wisdom. You're not just randomly wanting foods. Your biology is communicating valuable information about what you and baby need. So, what do mothers of boys actually report craving? This is where the fun really begins. The anecdotal patterns are entertaining, even if they're not scientifically predictive. Mothers of boys frequently describe wanting protein-rich foods. Burgers, steak, chicken. Salty snacks become irresistible, and savory dishes dominate their thoughts. Sometimes, spicy foods enter the mix. There's the woman who ate pepperoni pizza daily for 4 months straight. Another needed hot wings at breakfast. One mother joked she single-handedly kept her local burger place in business during her second trimester. These stories are delightful and relatable. There's a folk theory that higher testosterone levels in male pregnancies might influence protein cravings. The idea is that baby boy's developing system creates different hormonal environments. But this remains unproven speculation. Science hasn't confirmed this connection. What we do know is that many women carrying boys report these patterns and find joy in recognizing themselves in the stories. Now let's look at what mothers of girls report. The mirror image is equally entertaining. Women carrying girls commonly describe powerful sweet tooth phenomena. Chocolate becomes essential. And ice cream isn't optional. Candy, fruit, especially citrus and berries, sweet baked goods. These cravings can be intense and specific. One mother needed orange juice every hour. Another ate an entire chocolate cake weekly and felt zero guilt about it. A third kept emergency candy stashes everywhere because the sweet cravings hit suddenly and demanded immediate satisfaction. The stories are wonderful and create instant recognition among mothers who experience similar patterns. The folk theory here involves estrogen levels influencing sweet preferences. Higher estrogen in female pregnancies supposedly creates those sugar cravings. Again, this lacks scientific backing. But the pattern recognition is real for many women, and that creates a special kind of pregnancy bonding. Here's where we need to talk honestly about accuracy. Because if you're using cravings as your primary gender prediction method, you should know what research actually shows. Studies examining craving gender connections reveal accuracy rates of approximately 50%. That's exactly what random chance would produce. Flipping a coin would give you the same results. Multiple research studies have found no predictive value in craving patterns for determining baby's gender. None. The connection doesn't exist scientifically. So, why does this myth persist so strongly? 3 reasons. Confirmation bias plays a huge role. When cravings match, we remember and share that story enthusiastically. When they don't match, we tend to forget or dismiss it. Selective memory reinforces the pattern. You remember the dramatic chocolate obsession more clearly than the weeks you wanted nothing specific. And humans love finding patterns. We're wired to see connections and meaning. It's part of what makes us creative, curious beings. Having the wrong cravings doesn't mean anything negative about your pregnancy or your baby. It simply means cravings reveal nutritional needs, not chromosomes. Every pregnancy is beautifully unique. Your body's signals are about nourishment and biological changes, not prediction games. So how should you think about your cravings from a nutritional perspective? This is where practical wisdom becomes valuable. Your body is genuinely communicating important information. Learning to listen helps you maintain optimal nutrition while honoring those intense desires. And when you experience a craving, pause and consider what nutrient might be driving it. Craving red meat? Focus on iron-rich foods throughout your day. You might satisfy that need with fortified cereals, leafy greens, or lean proteins. Desperately wanting citrus? Your body likely needs vitamin C. Incorporate oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, or tomatoes. You can honor cravings while maintaining balanced nutrition. If you're craving ice cream nightly, enjoy it. But make sure you're also getting protein, vegetables, and whole grains throughout the day. If chips are calling your name, have some. But balance with nutrient-dense foods too. Pregnancy isn't about deprivation. It's about nourishment with joy. Most cravings are completely safe to satisfy in moderation, but some warrant mentioning to your healthcare provider. Pica, the craving for non-food items like dirt, clay, or laundry starch, needs medical attention. It can indicate serious nutritional deficiencies. Extreme food aversions that prevent you from eating entire food groups should also be discussed. Your provider can help ensure you're meeting nutritional needs through alternatives or supplements. Whether you're craving pickles or peaches, protein or pastries, your body is communicating. That information is valuable regardless of any gender prediction element. Trust your body's wisdom while maintaining nutritional balance. Now let's celebrate the actual value of the craving guessing game. Because even though it's not scientifically accurate, it serves a beautiful purpose in your pregnancy journey. Wondering boy or girl is part of bonding with baby before you meet. Every guess is an expression of excitement and growing love. Consider keeping a craving journal as a pregnancy memory. Write down what you're craving each week, how intense it feels, the funny moments when cravings struck at inconvenient times. This becomes a treasure when you look back. You'll laugh remembering the night you needed pickles so desperately your partner made a midnight store run. You'll smile, recalling the chocolate phase that dominated your second trimester. Involve your partner and family in playful predictions. Let grandma make her sweet versus salty proclamation. Encourage friends to weigh in based on their experiences. Create polls. Make it fun and connecting. This isn't about being right. It's about sharing anticipation together. Embrace the mystery. In a world where we can know so much so early, there's something special about having questions that only time will answer. The wondering keeps pregnancy magical. Each craving becomes a tiny mystery, a moment of connection, a chance to imagine who's growing inside you. When you finally meet your little one, whether your cravings match the folklore or were completely opposite, the moment will be perfect. Being wrong is just as delightful as being right. You're not holding a prediction outcome. You're holding your baby. And suddenly what you crave for 9 months becomes a sweet memory rather than a scorecard. Your cravings are revealing your nutritional needs, not your baby's chromosomes. But they're still a delightful part of the guessing game that makes pregnancy magical. So enjoy your midnight refrigerator visits. Laugh about the foods you suddenly can't live without. Make your predictions and have fun being wrong. Let your cravings guide you toward nourishment while entertaining you with possibility. This is about celebrating the journey, not passing a prediction test. Every pregnancy is beautifully unique. Your body is wise and communicating constantly. Listen to those signals for nutritional guidance. Enjoy them for the bonding and anticipation they create. And know that whether you're team sweet or team salty, you're doing beautifully. Your body knows exactly what it needs, and that's the real wisdom worth trusting.